how to pull back from someone you like. Do this or it's over. So firstly, I want to go over what we're going to be covering today. We're going to cover firstly what pullback is, and then secondly I'm going to go into how to pull back correctly, okay? Because a lot of you guys get this messed up. You get it completely backwards and you get it completely wrong and ultimately end up losing the girl, okay? But first, before we jump into that, make sure you go and subscribe to the Mental Health YouTube channel and make sure you check out my dating playlist. And on top of that as well, make sure you share this video around with your friends, family members, if they need the advice, okay? It would really help me out. So what is a pullback? What is a pullback, okay? Basically, a pullback is when you pull back from a woman, you don't message her as much, you don't see her as much, okay? But this creates attraction, okay? Now, before we actually jump into how to pull back correctly, a little disclaimer is that if you don't pull back, the woman's going to pull back on you, okay? The woman will pull back on you, okay? So you must pull back. You must pull back. If you don't think women can pull back, they do. I've had it happen to me in my dating experiences. Trust me, they do. They will pull back if you don't. So how do you pull back, guys? How do you pull back from a woman? Very first thing, guys, you need to do is you need to do this slowly, okay? You do not want to just take away your attention like that within a flash. You can do that and watch you lose this woman completely, okay? Because the thing you got to understand about women is that they ain't stupid. Women ain't stupid. You may think that they're stupid dating all the douchebags and guys that don't treat them right or whatever the case is, but you gotta understand women ain't stupid, okay? You didn't even take the time to gradually pull back. You want to pull back slowly. You want to progress this as slow as you can because women will see right through it. They're like sniffer dogs. They will sniff this out if you mess this up. How can we do this? How can we be slow about the approach? To pull back, that is. Very first thing, guys, is this. To pull back slowly, you want to gradually reduce your texts. Okay, so if you message 5 times a week, maybe message next week 4 times initiate contact 4 times a week. Keep it at that for a few weeks, drop it down to 3. Maybe keep it that for a 2 week or 3 weeks, drop it down to 2. You want to gradually do this with seeing this woman, texting this woman, calling her, FaceTiming her, whatever you do. You want to gradually slow this down until she's doing everything, until she's the one initiating the contact every single time. And the reason that you want her in this position is because when you have her like this, there's no going back. She will want you so bad. So you must get her to this point, because if you don't, it's over. All right. And so doing this slowly is, number one, it's going to make it seem like it's natural, like you're just doing it naturally, second nature. I wasn't realizing I was doing it. And number two, to her on her end, it's going to make it look natural as well. Okay. So it's a win-win for you. So what is the second thing, guys, you need to do to get the pullback correct? Number 2, guys, you need to be prepared. Prepared. I say this, and what do I mean by being prepared, okay? Be prepared because she will say something. You think you're getting away with this by pulling away like that. She probably won't realize that you're doing it, but she will say something. She will tell you something. She will mention something that you're not calling her as much, you're not texting her as much, you're not doing this or seeing her. She will say something, okay? And what you want to do in this situation is you want to say you've been busy. You've been busy on your purpose. You've been busy at work, at school, whatever the case is. You want to put it on something, okay? And you need to genuinely be busy during this. You cannot say that you've been busy, but you've been playing your video games. You want to genuinely be busy on your purpose, like I've always said. Because this is what separates winning versus losing, all right? You need to genuinely be busy while you're doing this, okay? And what this is going to do, when you put this on your purpose, for example, when you say, oh, I've been so busy, my business is really booming right now. When you do this, this is going to make her look selfish because you're trying to improve yourself. Because what does a man do? Improve. That's the whole point of a man. They improve. They get better. They're trying to get to the next level, okay? And women respect that. They like that. And so when you do this, when you say this to her, it's going to make her look selfish. And this is what you want, okay? So every time she tells you, oh, how come you don't call me as much? You want to just say, hey, listen, I know I haven't been calling so much and I've been so busy with this, and this, but I'll try and respond to you as much as I can. Because this is what gives them the reinforcement that you still like them, okay? Because when you're pulling away like this, they're going to start to get doubts in their head that they think that you don't like them, okay? And so you want to keep trickling them little bits of, oh, I really care about you, but you shouldn't care about them, okay? You just want one thing from this woman and you dash, okay? So thing, guys, you need to understand about pulling away is that you need time away, and you want to spend this time away from her for a reason. Because what is this going to do? Like I said, it's going to create attraction. There is attraction being built within that space. Because when you have space in a relationship or anything like that, when you haven't seen somebody for so long or called or texts, the attraction is going to go up. Okay, so thinking that you guys that don't know how to do this, if you're sat there thinking now that you don't think that this is going to create attraction, think again. Okay, this is going to build attraction. Having space away from her. So you need to have some time, some space away from this woman. Maybe skip a week seeing this woman, okay? Or girls that you're dating, okay? You want to take some space away from calling or texting, and then you just want to reappear like nothing happened, like you just didn't know, okay? The woman at first will seem like she's butthurt, like you don't give a shit about her, okay? But trust me, when you listen to her and you say, oh, I'm so sorry, I've just been so busy with this and this, I've had this on, and the schedule's so tight at the moment, I haven't been able to see you. When you say these things, and you say them in a manner, in a tone that makes you look like you care, this is when the woman's going to start, oh, he loves me again, he loves me. So space, guys, you need to have space during this time. I'd say at least have a week off speaking to this woman, or seeing her at least. Okay, so if you speak, maybe you could speak to her, text her every now and again, say you've been so busy, take a break. Literally take a break, okay? Because when you've been texting her constantly, and now you pull it away like that, she's going to think, what the hell happened? But in a good way. In a good way, okay? So this is how to pull back correctly, okay? You guys must follow this. If you don't follow this, it's over, okay? Do it slow. Be prepared. Make space. Okay, don't be making space too much, just make space. For a week or two. And watch the attraction go up. Make sure you check out my playlist, guys. It's in the description. It's on the video right now. Check it out, guys. Really, really help me out. Share this around with your friends. And make sure you subscribe as well. I'll see you in the next one.